Okay.
What's up, friends and family? Mason here.
Danica here.
And as you see, we got a new little talk show studio thing going on here.
We do. Because of you guys. You guys inspired us. And because of how good our last video went, we were like, we gotta continue this.
We gotta keep inspiring too.
Yeah.
So we're thankful for the positive feedback you gave us. So yeah, we're gonna try to keep giving y'all more inspiration. Anything that we go through, we're gonna try to help y'all. Today we want to share our story about how we met. For those that don't know, we started long distance. All right, she's from California, I'm from South Carolina, and we made it happen. And now we've been living together for about 6-7 months, and it's been amazing. I've been praying, I've been waiting for this. Before this relationship, I was actually single for like 3-4 years, and right after my last relationship, I had written down exactly what I wanted in a woman. I literally got real specific detail, like her hobbies, her personalities, the qualities, like every little detail, to the point where when I meet somebody new, I already knew ahead, like, I'm not gonna waste my time.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And I even do another reassurance if I should invest, or just don't even waste my time on it. I ask God, should I continue investing my time, or if not, just remove them from my life. Like literally when I'm catching feelings, I always pray that, like, God, I'm sorry, catch feelings, like, should I continue? And honestly, every single time they somehow just remove, and not even between us, like me and that girl, like that girl just happens to get a new job, or go to a different school, or like something different, like just somehow just remove, like God just like, okay, I got you, boom. Like
This one, isn't it?
Just put your trust in God. He will lead you to the right relationship. All right, you may pray for a certain relationship to work out, but you're gonna be praying against the prayer that you want. All right, so just make sure it's up to God. All right, I just like, God, if it's your will, let me know. I said the same prayer for her. When I was starting talking to her, I was like, God, let me know if I should continue with her. And I felt more at peace. If you feel peace, it's God. If you feel confused, don't even waste your time, bro. Like, just keep going.
So for me, I went through a lot of heartbreaks, and I believe that a lot of girls go through it too. You go through a heartbreak to get the right one, and that's basically what I did. It's go through a lot of emotions, but like eventually God will lead you to your destination, and now I have a baby with him, this lovely, handsome guy.
Yeah, first of all, just know what you want, and
Yeah.
just don't compromise, all right?
Don't settle for less.
If you find someone, good looking, and y'all are like kind of cool, y'all kind of clicking, but they have some personality traits that you really don't like, don't try to change that person to make them your ideal person, all right?
Mm-hmm.
You will find that ideal person, and you will not have to change them. If anything, you get to help them evolve. Like, she had the potentials of being good in the gym, but the first day I seen her in the gym, she had no good form. I was like, Lord, are you sure? You sure got it?
I was a beginner, okay, but I was going to the gym.
Yeah, she was already going, and I didn't try to force her to become this gym freak like me. I was not trying to make her
Yeah, he didn't force me to like going to the gym.
Yeah, I didn't have to force her. And another thing is when I'm different. In the car, I'm always listening to motivational speeches, and she said she was already doing that.
I was listening, yeah.
Every day, she was like, I was listening to this before, and I'm like, ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
Let's get to how we met. So I'm gonna let her explain, cause she gotta find me.
So, like what he said, I found him first, and how I found him was that there was this one night I was scrolling through TikTok, and then his video popped up on my For You page, and then I was like, oh, okay, it's funny. Here's a video.
If I miss this shot, I gotta cheat on my girl. You ready? Oh man, that's crazy.
Disclaimer: I did not have a girl, and I do not cheat. All right, we don't cheat over here.
I don't know what intrigued me with that video, but it made me click on his profile. So I went through his TikTok videos and I was like, okay, he have humor. Like, he's funny. And then I went on his Instagram and then I was like, okay, his like content is what I want on my feed. So I just innocently like click follow, no intentions whatsoever. I didn't expect no DM because he had like a good amount of followers. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just one of like a random follower that he gets. And then next thing you know, after a few days, I got a DM from him saying, are you Cambodian? With the lurky eyes. At first I was like, is he trying to like get to know me? Is that his starter conversation, trying to like slide in my DMs?
It worked. So guys, if you're over here just saying, hey beautiful, it's not gonna work.
She is very gorgeous to me.
They get so many hey beautiful and shit like that. But like I said, my intention was not to like hit on her. It was not to, trying to holler. Like, I literally seen her profile. I was like, she look Cambodian. It's like, message, are you Cambodian? And we just started playing a little guessing game. And she's Filipino, by the way. She ended up being, I didn't guess that. I think I said Thai, Vietnamese.
I don't think he knows any Filipinos.
I never met a Filipino, so I was like, wow, we look alike.
Sorry, man. Oh, y'all look alike. Watch out!
Yeah, maybe she could have been like my cousin or something. I don't know. From
a long-lost family. You know how like Asian families are really big, so you don't know if we're cousins or not. So that's what he was trying to make sure of.
And honestly, like, I don't even talk to Asian girls. Like, it's weird. Like, I know I'm Asian, but
all his exes are white girls.
I like white girls more better.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have like 2 exes. They're both white girls. The Asian girls are really not that attractive to me, and never really clicked. Like, they're usually like out partying and just drinking every night. Like, I don't do that no more. Like, that's not my type of vibe. Like, I like doing other stuff like hiking, having adventures, traveling. Like, that's my type of person I want to spend my time with. I don't want to just go drink, go to the bar every night. Like, I thought she would be that type as well, to just be clubbing.
Club going up on a Tuesday.
Which I was at the time.
She was.
It just led to us, from that day of him DMing me, it just led to us constantly texting each other. Texting with like no intentions. It was just us asking questions about each other, we just wanted we just wanted to know about each other. That's about it.
And she kept the conversation, like, she wasn't boring. I was like, wow, I haven't met someone that's not boring. So usually, like, some girls, they take forever. Like, I understand, like, you're busy, but some girls, like, honestly, like, intentionally leave you on red for a long time just to mess with your emotions. Like, I didn't feel that with her. Like, I know you busy, like, that's cool. You ain't gotta text me back right away.
Yeah.
But like, she at least kept the conversation going no matter what time she texts back. Even with us being different time zones,
Oh yeah.
So she was like 3 hours before.
Yeah.
Behind. So yeah, we were texting back and forth, and honestly it got to the point where it was like sketchy because, like I said, with that list, like, you would know right away if this is the one. And like, the way she was telling me things, it made me feel like she just telling me what I want to hear. I was like, okay.
He thought I was capping.
Like, she'll say things like, yeah, I work out.
Yeah, I read.
Like, yeah, I read. Yeah, I love God. I read God books. Like, no, you
Okay,
don't.
so let me point this out. Before he even got into the picture, I got into those things before he was like there. All of a sudden, God made me get into reading books more, getting more into spiritually with him, working out all of a sudden more like into it. So next thing you know, that's why God made me think that way, is because for me to prepare to meet him.
Like, those are like qualities that I've written about. Like, I like a girl that listens to the same music as me because I listen to different music. I go from like trap music in a car to gospel music, and she listened to those things.
Yeah, I remember I played that on aux on my in my car, and he was like, "You listen to gospel?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Like it was like what? So yeah, like listen to the same music, working out. Like for me, like you don't have to be like this super fit chick, deadlifting 500 pounds. I wasn't expecting that, but she was already doing those things. Like she was already preparing herself. Like I wasn't forcing her.
I already had the intentions of going to the gym without him forcing me to like it.
Yeah,
you know?
like it's like a big bonus. I just like someone that take care of themselves. Like I don't like a girl that don't work out, cause like everybody gotta work out. Everybody needs to be healthy. That's my standard. Like I've always made sure like my girl is at least getting in the gym, thinking healthier, like reading, working on herself. Like that's what I like. And to the point where, even listen to the same music as me, like a lot of stuff. Like so that's why we really clicked really well. And then after that, I FaceTime her to really see if she's real. And the first night that we FaceTime, like she didn't put no makeup on. Like she was just real genuine. We talked for like 3 hours, and then like it became like an every night thing that we would just FaceTime, and like we was just like texting less just so we can have more to talk about FaceTime.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah,
So,
I remember that.
As feelings started developing more, it got to the point where
I wanted to visit him.
yeah, so she wanted to see me first, and I was like, wow, okay.
Because you don't want to waste your time anymore, and it's been like a month now. And the fact that he's long distance, there ain't no other way but to fly to him.
You just gotta see them.
Yeah.
Right? Cause you can click really well virtually, but then when it comes to in person, it's just like
It's different.
But with her, it was just pretty much
The same.
it's the same. Like we just clicked even more. Now that we're in person, it's like everything was falling into place.
Yeah.
So she came down there for that first week, and I put her through some tests. Like I took her to the gym, and I was like,
Took me hiking.
yeah. So
Met the family.
Met the fam, took her to a pool party, took her to a kid trampoline park with just me and her, and she had fun. So everywhere we went, like she had a great attitude. And then that last day when I went to drop her off at the airport, I kind of asked her out, like very weirdly. It was just like, so we doing this?
So we're doing this.
And she's like, yeah. And she didn't know what I meant until she got home. It was like, what did that mean? And like, I was like, for you to be my girl. And she's like, oh, so we dating now. So then after that, we went to long distance again, and it really sucked after that time. Cause like after just seeing her for a week and being with her, I was like, damn, like both of us just felt like, we miss each other, and like it shouldn't be this way. Like it was just weird. Like it was really weird. Just like I just seen you every day, and now I can't see you.
Yeah, it took us only a week and talking to each other for like over a month to realize that we're inseparable. Like we wanted to be with each other.
Yeah, it was just like I can't even go drive and see you. Like, during that month, I was also in a transition of my life where I wanted to move out of South Carolina, and she happened to be in the same, position of wanting to
quit my job.
Yeah, so we're just like, you know what? Let's just both start something fresh. Like you're not a pig. I can live with you. Like I was ready for something new and something fresh, and we were just like, okay, let's do it. So
yeah, we took a leap of faith, to be honest.
We took a leap of faith, and on September 9th, which is our 1 month anniversary, I flew out to San Francisco, and she showed me around, and I was like, wow, this place is really orange.
Oh, yeah,
the first day was whenever y'all had that fire.
He came to the time where there was a fire, and then all the clouds started to be red and orange. It was like 3 p.m. and it looked like 8 p.m. It was a weird time for him to come.
Threw me off, and like literally had to go back in time and had to feel
like, yeah,
weird. It was just
awkward.
trippy,
Yeah.
and like So yeah, that first few nights, first couple nights, I was in San Fran, and for my birthday, we got to go to Los Angeles, and that was my second time that year. So it was really fun.
Yeah.
We drove to LA, and then it became a long road trip right after that. So from after LA, we went to Vegas to her family's house, her aunt, and we were just like, let's hang out there for a few days.
Yeah.
And we were like considering moving to Vegas. Like we were like liking Vegas, you know, the prices weren't stupid high, like everything was like really cool. During our time in Vegas, like we were still we were still trying to decide if this is the place, and then we got to the point where, well, let's check out back in South Carolina, you know, like there could be something there too. So her aunt suggested that we take a road trip. You know, we didn't have no kids, like no dogs or nothing. Like it's perfect time when you're young to take a road trip across the country. So from Vegas, we went to Oklahoma. That was like 14 hours. No. So the first night after Vegas, we stopped somewhere like, I don't remember where.
We just went from Vegas and straight across the country, to be honest.
Yes. So the first night we drove like 12, 14 hours, and we slept in the car that first night, and I was hurt. Like I was hurting, and I was like, babe, we can't do this. Like
I saw the worst of him. Like he was groggy. Like
I
he
was
was
like dead. Like
no
sleep.
Yeah.
Like we just had to keep thugging it out. Like
yeah.
I just told myself like, okay, we get in a hotel this time. So we decided to stop in Oklahoma that night, and you know, it was fun in Oklahoma. Like every little place, we're like, this could be a potential place to live. Like, you know, looking at Oklahoma. So after Oklahoma, we went to Memphis, and that was definitely not a place that we wanted to stay. We got there was like no food to eat. There was like no restaurants open.
It was just nothing. Like it was literally nothing there. Nothing nice.
But yeah, we slept there that night, and we were just ready to go.
Yeah.
Right the next morning. And after that, we got to Georgia. We made it to Georgia and stayed at my cousin's house, Cat. Shout out Cat. And after that, we came to South Carolina and wanted to surprise my parents. They thought I moved already, just moved across the country. So I was like, you know, let's go surprise them. And my mom, she was crying. Like she finally got to meet her. The first time she came, she didn't get to meet her.
Because they were busy at the time.
Yeah, like never had a chance to, you know, go see my parents.
Yeah, so now at least they know my face of who their son ran off with.
Yeah, literally it just seemed like I just met this girl and went and moved out with her.
Yeah.
So like they were concerned, you know, during that time. And you know, now that they met her, they love her, treat her like one of their own. So
they really do.
To sum up everything, you just gotta know what you want first of all, and you know, distance don't mean nothing. You know, age don't mean nothing. She's 22, I'm 20. Okay, age do mean something. Obviously, you gotta be old enough. You gotta be 18.
Yeah. I met him when I was 21. I barely made it.
Like she barely made it, and like I don't usually date young girls just because I know their mentality, but when I was doing a little guessing the age game, like I thought she was like my age. I was 25. I thought she was at least 24, 25, and she's like, nah, I'm 21. I was like, damn. Like I said, I knew what I wanted, and like, you know, she was already across the country, but we made it work, and like
made it happen. And we're like happier than ever, to be honest.
And yeah, you gotta take that leap of faith like she did. She came over here first. And honestly, I wouldn't advise that. Like, honestly, like, let the guy do it first. But in my position, like, I started a new job, and I couldn't just take off. But she was, like, cool with it. I was like, all right, you trust me that much?
Well, I mean, I had enough money, and I did not want to waste my time, you know?
Yeah.
But honestly, just, you know, if it feels right, then go for it. You know, a lot of people that I know that take a leap of faith when it comes to long distance, they're just like, I think this one's the one, then go for it. And if it doesn't, you could always go back, you know, just restart. That's what I've done multiple times. I had to restart till I got the right one. And I'm stuck with this one. And I'm happy to be stuck with this one.
Yeah, so, you know, you never know. You know, like, if you're single right now, like you may think like, man, there's no girls around here.
They're
They're probably not. They're probably across the country. So
to be honest, I didn't find nobody in the Bay Area for me.
nobody.
My soulmate was all the way like across the country. Like who would have thought that? God only knew that.
Yeah, only God would know. Only God will put her in a time where, you know, the TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, you know, y'all know TikTok, like if you swipe down and refresh it, you lose all the videos.
Yeah.
So what are the odds of her even seeing this one at a certain time?
Yeah, I always believe that the universe crossed our path for a reason, you know?
Like I said, if you feel like this person is the one, you'll feel peace. If not, you'll feel confused, and that's not how God works.
Yeah.
God don't work in confusion.
Yeah. Just listen to your mind.
Listen
Not
to your mind.
Or your heart.
Don't listen to your heart.
Your heart, no.
Listen to God.
Listen to God, yeah.
And because your heart will try to tell you a lot of things. All right.
True.
Thank y'all for watching, and let us know what y'all want us to talk about next. Let us know in the comments.
Let us
And
know.
we love you guys. Thank y'all for watching.